In this last video, we saw how we can change the view of our component and how we can hide and show on the basis of a condition. And in this video, we are going to see how we can see a list of an element. So let's say if we have a to-do list or list of any component, then how we are going to show that. Hey everyone, this is Kamran and I'm a full stack web developer. I have been mentoring and teaching web development to all through these videos. So you can also subscribe to my channel so you can get the whole web development videos on your feed. Let's talk about the list view in AngularJS framework. So we have this child component card.html and we also have this parent component category.html. So let's go to category.html first, and in this category we have displayed this card components over here. So let's say if we want to see this card component multiple times, how we can do that? So instead of writing this multiple time and passing different data to it, instead of that, what we can do, we can use a loop to show this data. In order to use a loop, we are going to use a directive name as ngFor, and it will be a simple for loop, and which we will be using loop over an component and show it multiple times. And in order to use a for loop, we are going to use a data. So let's define a data first. So here we can say for loop data, it should be an array for our use case. So any, and here I'm going to create an array of numbers. By default it should be a number. So I can simply pass 4 elements inside this, as I want to show my div 4 times. Now let's use this variable inside our component. So first define here ngFor, and in ngFor we have to say let element of for loop. So what it will do, it will loop over this data, which is an array, and each element will be named as element. You can give it any name you want to give it over here. I can save it name or anything. For now, I'm going to use element only. So this will loop over this app card and it will show it 4 times. So let's see the output. So here on the output, you can see that we have this component 4 times, right? So these all elements looks very similar. So instead of that, what we can do, we can simply pass something from this loop and get that displayed on the child component. So instead of 1 2 3 4, I'm going to pass something as a variable, right? So I can say 1 and 2 3 and 4. So this I will pass through the element and will show it in the child component. So element will be 1 2 3 4. So that I'm going to pass in name, and this name we are already displaying in the card, right? So let's see that first. So in the card, we can see we are already displaying this name. So in the output, you can see that 1 2 3 and 4 has been displayed in the respective loop. So similarly, you can use this loop to make a loop on any number of elements and show the list of elements whatever you want to see. Hope you understood the concept of ngFor from this video, and it will help you to build components in your application. Thanks for watching the whole video. Please do subscribe before leaving if you love the video, and share it with all the newcomers in your group. Thanks everyone. Happy coding everyone.